Buddhism is popularly taught as peaceful religion in the West. However, there are famous warrior monks of medieval Japan. From the 10th century, the great monastic foundations of Nara and Mount Hiei maintained private armies that have significant impact on Japan with their religious and military power. Usually, they are armed with the weapon called naginata in addition to bows and swords. They became involved in numerous conflicts from the 10th to the 14th centuries. Among these warrior monks, there was one person who had different life experience as a warrior monk, and the name of this legendary warrior monk was Saito Musashibo Benkei. Benkei was originally a member of Enryakuji Temple. However, he was expelled due to his bad behavior. After being expelled, he found an abandoned shrine somewhere on Mount Hiei and adopted this shrine as his new temple. Nevertheless, his shrine didn't have a bell, so he decided to steal from Midara temple. He was a really strong person, so he marched down to Midara without thinking. He carried the bell to his shrine, but when he tried to ring the bell gave out a plaintive moan that indicated it wanted to go home. Benkei listened to the bell's request and kicked it back to Midara. Angry monks from Midara made him replace the bell properly. Afterwards, Benkei started to duel with people who passes from Gojo Bridge to take their swords. He collected 999 swords, and for the 1000th duel, he met with Minamoto Yoshitsune. Benkei liked the sword of the Yoshitsune and invited him for duel. However, Yoshitsune won the fight. After losing the duel, Benkei wanted a rematch, and Yoshitsune accepted Benkei's request. They dueled again at Kiyomizu-dera. But Yoshitsune was again the winner. After that, Benkei started to serve Yoshitsune. He fought beside him at important fights and played significant roles. Those places were such as Ichinotani, Yashima, and Dan-no-ura. Also, he accompanied Yoshitsune on his wanderings. They both met their death at the Battle of Koromogawa in 1189. At those times, Yoshitsune had no choice other than committing seppuku. Benkei held the enemy at bay while his master performed harakiri. While standing there, he was covered in blood and looking like a porcupine from the scores of arrows that had pierced him. One samurai thought that Benkei was wearing a horo that time, which is a form of a cloak. However, it was the flow of Benkei's blood. He was standing there like a god that is immovable and immortal. Yet, slipstream of passing horse made him topple over. After that, everyone realized that he had been dead for some time, but he was still standing at his post in order to protect his master Yoshitsune. Benkei lived an extraordinary life as a warrior monk and became a legend. Certain sites today are regarded as tangible proof of Benkei's historical presence. These noteworthy locations include Enryakuji Temple, Midara, and the famous Stolen Bell, and Gojo Bridge.